I'm gonna teach you how to tell when somebody is not being entirely truthful. And make sure you stick to the very end for a very special surprise. This video specifically pertains to acting, but I see it in everyday life as well. If you don't relate to acting, don't think about acting, just think about people in real life. I'm gonna be talking in the terms of acting. I think actors have amazing empathy to be able to tell what is real and what isn't real. When people are crying, if they're a beginner actor, they have a tendency to push the emotion. I'm going to give you an example of this very soon. Even if they're feeling something, they will push it because somewhere in them doesn't trust what they're doing and what they're feeling is enough. So that can come from lack of, confidence in yourself. It could come from just not knowing. It could come from because you don't believe what you're saying, you don't believe what you're doing, and you're just trying to get a result. Like pulling tears down your face. If you are somebody that has not been in the business or you're not an actor, if people produce tears, a lot of people will say, oh my God, that's such great acting. That's amazing. They'll think it's actually really, really good. But if you're an actor that's been training for a very, very long time, or you're one of these people like filmmakers that really care about the craft of the work, you know instantly someone's really crying or when they are faking it or when they are pushing it and we don't believe it at all. That's one of the reasons when people go like this, you're just not, you don't believe it, you don't empathize with it. And sometimes people will say the other thing is, well, they're crying, but I don't know. I feel like it feels weird. It feels uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable watching it. If you feel uncomfortable watching it, it means you, most of the time, I'm not saying that what I'm saying is the truth. I'm saying it's my professional opinion. I've been, for over 14 years, I've been training as an actor. So this is from my experience for all these 14 years of training. And I'm a culprit of these things too. I do these things too in my acting. I know when I'm doing it. So then I stop, okay, like I can't do it. That's not real. It's one of a few reasons why you feel like, oh my God, this is uncomfortable. One, you relate to the situation in a weird way. Like if you were in that situation, you'd be entirely uncomfortable. It's a weird situation. You feel like, oh my God, this is weird. And now the actor's doing their job. Now, the other way, you're like, oh, this feels weird, is because you don't have the empathy coming through that screen, coming through that phone, coming through that live feed from that person. There's no empathy because they aren't feeling. If you're a high empath, you feel other people, you feel their feelings. And if they're not actually having organic feelings, then you might not believe them. Now, there's some actors in this business, and I call it indicating acting. Some people are so good at it, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that they're actually not feeling anything. They're really great at it. If you feel like, okay, well, I can't get there this way and you do it that way and you're very well trained, you can get away with indication. But I see a lot here on TikTok, and I'm speaking to everyone. I'm speaking to myself because I do the same thing. If you guys just stop pushing, trust what you have is enough, your acting is going to be way better. When you start pushing, it gets like, okay, I don't believe this anymore. Okay, and now I'm going to give you an example of these 3 ways. The first way I'm going to do is I'm going to feel the emotion, but I'm not going to be confident in that, so I'm going to push that emotion more. That one actually hurt my face. Okay. I see this a lot in the crying on cue videos. Okay, so that was total pushing the emotion. I was feeling emotion, obviously. I was definitely feeling something. I was feeling emotion, I was feeling the tears well up, but I was pushing it like a crazy person. Now here's a second example. There's nothing there. I'm staring at a blank wall. I automatically start feeling a little bit when I start doing that, so it's not entirely nothing when I'm doing it. But this next one is actually just allowing myself to be with the feeling, and that's it. I'm not gonna push, I'm not gonna hold back. Whatever comes up from my imagination is what I'm gonna use. Let's see what happens. So that was it until the very, very end. I pushed a tiny bit. Let's try it again. Okay, well, that image really, okay. Okay, you make sure if you do go into stuff like that, you guys have to, okay, you have to cleanse. So to cleanse, to get out of it, you just don't want to just stop, okay? That's not healthy. So you want to cleanse. So you want a deep breath in. Exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in on 4, out on 8. I really feel a lot when I'm doing it. See, now you can see I'm in an entirely different space. And it'll be a few minutes and then I'll be good again. Most likely, most of you would probably have resonated with the last one. You probably have felt bad in the last one more. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you thought it was totally uncomfortable. And if you do, then if that is something that does make you uncomfortable, there might be something there with intense emotion for you. So maybe, I don't know, just something to look at, something to speculate. You know, why can't I really be with intense emotion? If you're an actor, you really, if that last one was really, really hard for you to be with, if you're an actor, you need to understand, why was that so hard for me to be with? And that's your key to being able to do it. Yeah, I hope this video really does help people. I normally don't do stuff like this. This is probably a long video, especially for, TikTok. But I feel like a lot of people ask me. A lot of people wonder. And for those of my friends that are out there on TikTok, for those people that I don't know that I do know, this is going to really help you guys. Stop pushing and just be. Be with what there is. Be with what there isn't. And when you do, your acting is going to get just way better. The gift I want to give you by watching this all the way through is 50% off of my digital acting program. It's a 7-part video series. It's going to get your acting from here to here, and it's going to end up having you really stand out from all the other hundreds of actors out there. Bink and Lio, use the code Eliana when you're checking out.